Hey guys, welcome back to Vince-Vell Customs. I kind of want to go over something called Super Lube for your airbrush. Now, when you buy Iwata airbrushes, this Super Lube comes with it. But you could pick up a bigger bottle like this, and I actually use this lube on all my airbrushes all the time after I'm done at night when I clean. So I want to give you an idea of what it does. Basically, it helps your needle and it helps paint not stick to it as much. Now, you can't, take this lube and squirt it in there and stuff. You don't want to do that. So what I like to do is, every time I'm actually cleaning my airbrush, sometimes you get some little blue tint on there from paints and everything. I like to actually, at night, when I'm ready and cleaned it all off, I take some Super Lube, I put a little dab on my finger, and then what I do is I rub the needle like this over it. Just like that. And then what I do is I put it back in, and then by the next day, I spray a little bit out, get it all out. The next day, it makes sure that no paint and everything gets caked up in the airbrush. Now, I don't know exactly all the Super Lube applications, what it's for. I've never really seen any videos, but what I found out for me, it's been working really well, is by doing this every night after I'm done using my airbrushes. So far I've seen that the Iwatas, it works pretty well. The Badgers, it sort of works, but Badger's got softer metal and the Super Lube really doesn't do much for it. But Iwata, it really works wonders on all that stuff. I've only used the Super Lube once in a blue moon is when I clean out my airbrushes, and you have these joints. When you pull that back, there's a little piece that moves up and down. I've used some Super Lube in there a little bit too, but not much, just a little bit. But like I said, you don't want to squirt this in there and get it all over there. I don't do that. It's just for getting that needle tip a little bit lubed up so paint kind of just flows off of it. So this stuff is really good. It's definitely worth picking up if you have it, or if you got it with your airbrush and you didn't know what it was for, that's pretty much what it's for. Now, I've never used it on the one Pache airbrush I have, which I have this Pache airbrush here. This is actually dedicated to only Alclad Chrome period, because this was a free item I got a long time ago. So I don't use anything but Alclad Chrome, so I don't really do anything else with this. So I don't put the Super Lube on there, so I don't know how that would react with the Alclad Chrome, so I stay away from there. I've used it on a Badger Velocity, but I've never really noticed any help from it, because this metal, the needle and this metal is very softer, and it didn't really do anything for it. So it seems like the Badgers don't like that lube for some reason. At least the Velocity doesn't. I do have a Badger 360. I've used it on there once in a while. Didn't really notice much of a difference for that, but it seems the Iwatas are pretty well versatile. Now I do have Hardner and Steinbeck Affinity CR Pluses. Haven't really tested it yet, but I did try it so far. And it seemed to work okay doing that with the tip. I haven't done it extensively yet, but it seems to work pretty well with these airbrushes as well. So that's pretty much what the Super Lube is for. It does make your life a lot easier. Like I said, after I'm done at night airbrushing, and if any of you guys have airbrushed before and you've cleaned out your airbrush and then you let it sit, and even though you think you cleaned it, the next day you come and you try to push this piece back, it won't push back. And you're like, what the hell happened? So when you pop out the needle, all of a sudden you see there was something caked in there holding the needle back. But by this lubing up the needle, it works out pretty well the next day. It's nice and smooth, it doesn't grab, and everything works better. So that's the good thing about Super Lube. So if you're, picking up some airbrushes, especially Iwatas, and you really want to start taking care of them, look to get one of these. I think these, you can snag these on eBay for $8-9. It's a pretty big tube here. It's 0.33 fluid ounces, 10 milliliter. Really worth it. So that's Super Lube. Check it out, see if it works out for you, and go from there. Definitely worth picking up. So hopefully this helps you guys out, gives you a better understanding what the Super Lube is for, and we'll see you next time.